Alright, what's happening? It's your guy King David, TrapMonster.com. Here today I'm going through a quick brief walkthrough on the Xpand 2 VST that I had just did a review on the other day, and a lot of people was asking me how does it work and what all does it have to offer and what's the difference between this and Nexus. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to start from the top. A right here only controls the sounds from right here. All the sounds that you load up in here, even A, this is more of a global setting for A, for your release and reverb and start time and cutoff, attack and release. All that type of stuff gets adjusted from right here. Then you have, and it just goes all the way down to D. So whatever you have in these sounds right here, it will actually manipulate those. You have those parameters of attack and release and all the different little functions. To that particular, every sound is different. So the functions you see up here may be totally different compared to this sound right here. Let me go into B. See what I'm saying? Balance, FX mix, cutoff. So they all have a little something different about them. But nonetheless, you still be able to have control over those different type of effects and sounds and the things that's going on within the sound itself. The ease selection right here is basically to control all of it. It's more of a global setting. I guess you can call that basically a global setting. So, but nonetheless, you have levels. You can have control over your levels, your pan, effects 1 and 2, which effects 1 and 2 is right here. And the same effects you see in 1 you'll have in 2, but you only have 2 slots for effects. So what they have is, you can see a lot of different effects in here that you can add onto the sound itself. So you can definitely have fun with that to your heart's content. Let's go over here. Now you have play. By default it'll be on play. So for here you have poly and mono right here, and then different variations of how you want your keys set up, and semitones if you want to detune it or semitone it down or whatever, or up, you can do it from here. And different voicings right here. So if you don't want that many voicings in it, you can handle that from right there. So go down to ARP, which everybody know about ARPs. You can add them up and down, back and forth, different type of patterns, all kind of ARP craziness and variations. Same thing with by notes, if you want to buy 8 notes or triplets, things like that. Pretty simple stuff that you will see in any ARP functions. So, but here's the beauty of it all right here. Yes, to me personally, Xpand and Nexus is similar. The only thing about Nexus is that they have a lot more expansions for it off top, you know, but head to head without the expansions, Xpand and Nexus kind of go head to head in sound and sound quality. You still get a plethora of sounds and presets and stuff like that with both, just out the box without expansions or anything like that. Which come to talk about is well, what I'm trying to say is there is no expansions for this particular VST. I've looked everywhere for it. I mentioned it in my last video about expansions, and so I just started looking everywhere. I couldn't find no expansions for this. So, but the thing is back when I used to mess with this, I used to custom and tweak my sounds and all this type of stuff or whatever, and I saved them all and I still have them. So I'm gonna just go back through and listen to them, fine tune them or whatnot, and probably put them on the site for sale. So I'll be doing a video on that here soon or whatnot, after I get through working on the bundle of presets for this that I've personally had throughout the years, that I will end up just releasing and selling out to my audience or whatnot. So be on the lookout for that. But let's get back into this. They have a little bit of sine wave and things like that, saw and stuff like that you can add into it, different wave tables that you can add in here. And that's pretty much about it. I mean, it's nothing more than that. It's nothing fancy about it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just straight to the point, which I do like. You know what I'm saying? And those producers out here that ain't VST savvy when it comes to oscillators and filters and cutoffs and things like that, this is pretty good. This would be a good workaround for you when it comes to VSTs, and you might want to change the sound but not do too much in-depth sound design or whatever. This right here would be a really, really good VST for you to have in your arsenal. Like I said, everything is kind of straight to the point. It's nothing complicated or anything like that with it. It's just everything's just blatantly right there in front of your face. Turn some knobs, get a different little sound, and that's that, without going too far deep in sound design. And like I said, you can add in more libraries from right here in this tab. Let me see here. Yeah, and then anything that you like and that you hold on to, that you like the preset of or whatever, you can just save it. And as you see, I started working on some stuff yesterday. This is the old bank I have, and it's got a plethora of stuff in here. So, like I said, I'll be releasing that here soon or whatnot, but I'm also working on some new stuff too. So let me get that all together, and I'll do a vid on that. But here's some bells and stuff I made yesterday. Pretty dope shit, you know what I mean? It's some nice little sounds in here. So, and you can flip them around, flip the sounds around, mix and match different sounds with different stuff in here and layer them, and just go crazy, man. Just layer your sounds and level them, pan them, put some weird effects to it, and come with your own sound, save it, and you got it, you know what I'm saying? So, this is Xpand, man, for what it was, for $1, you still can't beat that, and I'd say that all day long. You cannot beat that. And shout out to you guys. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and close out, but for all you new viewers, man, don't forget to subscribe. I got a lot more tips and tricks and things like that going on for Logic and Machine, and just doing product reviews on the latest VSTs and a lot of stuff I hear people don't know nothing about. So this your guy King David, TrapMonster, TrapMonster.com. Peace.